Hello everyone, this is Jeffy Jebastin. Today we are going to be seeing the fifth experiment of web technology. So in 5A, we have the input should be a string of characters, that is a sentence of words, and the largest word has to be selected. Now let's see. This is a function of longest string. We have two functions. One is longest string and the other one is text updated. Now on the longest string, as you can see, in this variable string, the all the words are getting stored here, and the words which are stored here are processed further. Now there are other variables. This is a local variable since var is mentioned. Max offset is tuned to 0. Max len and word offset are also tuned to 0. Now for str.length, that is the words which are stored here, the length of this is taken, and we run. And inside the function, as you can see, we have two if statements for the string of I, which runs from 0 to the length of the words. If it is equal to nothing at all, then word offset is set to I plus 1. The value is changed. And in the second if statement, if I minus word offset value is derived from here. So plus 1 is greater than max length, which is 0 for the moment. Then the word offset value is stored in max offset. Then the max length value takes the value of I minus word offset plus 1. This is the same as this, the value of this. So then we return all the values in the return statement. Now the second function simply calls the above function. So we use document.getElement by id, and as you can see, dot value equals longest word source dot value. Now source is the value which we are going to enter, and from here it is going to go inside of this, and then it gets processed here, and then it is calling the second function. Now inside the body, as you can see, it prompts us to enter the text, and as we enter it, then on input you can see here this function is called text updated, and inside the function we have this. So then the largest word, largest value is outputted here. Now this is the first one. The second, the part B is to calculate your body mass index. Now the formula to calculate the body mass index is height by weight square. Now as we can see, where is it? Here we go. We prompt the user to enter the height and the weight, and then here are the remaining functions. Now here we have function calculate, in which, yes, get element by id. Now the height is taken into this local variable height, and the weight is taken into the local variable weight. Now the BMI is weight by height square. Here, if the BMI is less than 18, now as you can see, yeah, if the BMI is less than 18, then it is underweight. If the BMI is between 18 to 25, then it is normal, otherwise it is obese for all the remaining. So here the function goes, and as per the input of the values, the output is automatically generated. Now part C is the flower garden. Now in the flower garden, you enter the rows and you enter the columns as well. Now here inside the script tags, we have the function grow. Now inside the function grow, as you can see, this is something which is different for the first time, which I've attempted. That is, we create an array and we put two pictures. That is, as you can see, it is in the JPG format inside. Now the variable upper bound, which is going to take the value of the rows, and this, the lower bound, is going to take the values of the columns. So first I'm going to generate a random function. A random function is always going to generate values between 0 to 1. So this is going to be multiplied by the with the upper bound and then added to the lower bound, and then we are going to take the math.flow value. So it is going to be a whole number and not a decimal number. Now generating a for loop, and inside of which I put um, see, I call according to garden, like get elements by garden, and then I put the image, and as many times as the function has been the value has been outputted, the flowers are generated. Now after this is our, yeah, a conversion of kg to lb and lb to kg. So one set of instructions for kg to lb, and then this is for lb to kg, and then on click we have to convert. Now inside the convert function we have uh, we have the index value and the value itself. So we are taking both the values from the div classes of the two, and then variable cur is equal to parsed float document.get element by id of data dot value, that is the data which we enter. And this is the first case. As you can see, the cur is multiplied with 0.15 for conversion of kg to lb, and for the inverse we have to multiply with 67.12, and then we generate this dot inner html, then cur to precision, um, and then we put the value of 4 inside the bracket. So our answer is generated, which is kg to lb and also lb to kg. Now our now this c part has come to an end. Then we have head or tail. Head or tail is done using a random function again. So this is what it prompts, and this is not only to generate the head or tails, it is also to generate the number of times the heads has been taken and the number of times tails has been taken. So document.get element by id flip and add event listener click, which is flip function. Now in the beginning my heads and tails is given as 0, and then the flip function, as you can see, it is a random function which is multiplied by 2, and then we take the flow value of it, and then um, yes, now switch, I've used a switch function, and case 0 case 1, which is heads plus plus. For heads plus plus we use this variable so that the number of heads is continuously added, and the tails also the same thing. Inner html equal to heads, that is see, once this is done, we multiply by 2 and the flow value is taken, you will only get two values, which is 0 or 1, which will not go above that. So in case of 0 it comes to heads, and in case of 1 it goes to tails. So this is completely a random function. And the next is the pizza order. Yes. Yes. As you can see here, inside the script, inside the script tags, we have the function order. So variable half, variable 1, variable 2. So we order the number of half pizzas we want, 1 and 2. So variable tip. So the tips is given as % document dot query selector, and then input of name equals tip checked, dot value is given, and the total is taken to be half into these are all variables inside which the number of half pizzas required, 1 pizza is required, 2 pizzas required are stored. So those values into 100 into 200 into 400, this is the amount which is taken. And then for the total tips we take the value as tip by 100, total into tip by 100. So the total is generated, and then the value is outputted here. Before the script tags, we have all of these orders, which we ask the user. Now to run our file, yes. So I'm just going to type hello world, hello world. So I'm getting hello because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So with an extra alphabet, for example, hello universe, I'm going to get universe as my output, which is the largest string. Now this, so as it shows, it's underweight. And flower garden, let me give this as 5 and 7. Plant garden, yes. And then let me take 76, calculate, and I get NaN, which means not a value. And then I flip, so I've got one tail, again I flip, I've got two tails, I flip again and I get 3. Now I get a head. Total is generated. So number of small peas is 5, number of large peas is 3, then I'm giving 6, calculate order. Tip as per the person select will be automatically generated. Now with this we complete our fifth web technology experiment. Thank you.